This week we're going to get to hunt pretty close to home. We're going to go right down the river from the Mojo Farm at one of the premier places in the whole United States, Honey Break Lodge. We're going to be hunting with Drew Keith. He runs the hunting there. Our good friend Jared's as a guide. We got Tack Robinson from Moose Media with us. And it's our last time to get to hunt with our good friend Mississippi.
For those of you that have never had the opportunity to go to Honey Break, it's a sight in itself. I mean, one of the finest kitchens you'll ever want to see, top quality staff. The den, the area, the living room, the den area right there is second to none. When you go out of the lodge, all the sleeping quarters are separate. It's down a Spanish malt covered raised walkway right there. Larto Lake is right out there. They've got boats, they've got great fishing, they got dove, hogs, deer, turkeys, anything you want there they got, and it's all grade A first class. Something that you ought to experience at least once in your life.
Jared's been out there with the guys and they've been scouting them out. We got the X marks the spot.
You got them. You got some teal?
We got a few teal that we didn't have teal last week like everybody else around here.
Man, you know, we had them first day or two, and then zero. Went to zero. I never seen it do quite like that before.
Yeah, we had calls all over and reports all from across the state all the way up to Fort Missouri. Nothing.
But the teal came in with the front. So you got them.
We got them.
You got the X.
We got the X.
We're on the famous Honey Break. I mean, if you can't kill teal here, where in the world would you ever kill them?
That's exactly right. Let's get after it.
We're going to talk to you when the hunt's over with. We're going to see if all that prediction comes true.
It proves me wrong. Hey, just like last week. Just as soon as you think you got those little suckers figured out, they prove you wrong.
Oh, yeah, they pretty mobile. Let's go do it.
Go get 'em.
You know, one thing, generally on teal hunts, it's the more the merrier. But you know, we're not all about killing everything we can get up to. On today's hunt, it's just going to be Terry Denman, owner of Mojo, and Drew Keith, who kind of ramrods this whole operation down there. Very seldom am I on a hunt where I got more cameramen than I got hunters. But today we had Mississippi, myself, and Nate. I tell you what, it's kind of a bittersweet deal. We'll get into that a little bit later. But we had a fantastic hunt today, so y'all watch.
Diesel.
He should be right there between them two high stalks.
Well, Diesel marked that sucker like a 10. Here.
I'd have never thought I'd kill that duck. You've never thought I'd kill it either, did you?
In the decoy, right on the right. Mark. Here. There. Dig. Get him.
Too close.
Get him. That son of a
You
gun.
hit him and I didn't. I don't know how I missed it.
I don't know either. That was right there.
According to the book on videography, the cameraman is not supposed to talk.
And the other book on hunters, the hunters are supposed to hit the game.
That does not relieve the cameraman from being silent.
Good shot. I think I'm kind of done. At first one, my pattern's a little tight. There he is, right there, right there.
Couldn't get around.
Here, D. Mark. Diesel. Did you get the other one? Diesel. We need one more left. You gotta make this one count.
One more.
You gotta make this one count.
You putting the pressure on me, Dre.
I'm doing it.
You putting the pressure on me.
You can do it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. It's the last group.
All right, where they coming from right to left?
They come. Well, I'm looking over here first. All right. Okay, here they are. Here they are. Right here. Right here.
One.
You ready? Get him. Get him. That's what I'm talking about.
That's one.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Diesel.
You know, I've told you all this 1,000 times before, but there's two things that can ruin a hunt for me or make a hunt great for me, and that's a dog. It can either be the best hunt you can go on or the worst hunt you can go on. Now, the guys down at Honey Break, all of them have super fine dogs, and Drew's is no exception. You know, this dog is, I mean, he is a machine. He goes anywhere Drew wants him to go, he goes, and that son of a gun is a hunter. And it's just a pleasure to work around dogs that know what they're doing. These dogs pick up literally thousands of birds every year. You can't get any better training. You can't get them out in the field any more than these guys do, and it's a pleasure to hunt with them.
On an early season blue-winged teal hunt, blue wingers are early migrators. They pass out of the U.S. before most of the other migration occurs, so they give us an early season. If the count's over 4.5 million, they give us 16 days. If it's under 4.5 million, they give us 9 days. It's been over 4.5 million for the last few years. In fact, it's been record numbers for the last few years, so we get 16 days, which gives us 3 weekends and the 2 weeks before, and it occurs in September.
As soon as the hunt was over with, we headed back up to the truck, got everything loaded up, and headed back to the lodge. Now, those of you that have never had the opportunity to see a Honey Break show or go to the Honey Break Lodge, this is a bucket list hunt right here. If you ever go anywhere, make sure at least one of them is going to be the Honey Break. It's absolutely fantastic. The lodge is second to none. The food, the people that help you there, the guys, everything is just top shelf, grade A. We went back, we had a kind of a morning brunch, lunch deal, got all packed up, got ready for the next day's hunt.
Let's talk about motion in duck hunting. Motion is very important. People that's supposed to know tell us that ducks can see motion about 3.5 times better than we can. We know ducks see different than we see. And the point that we'd like to make today is I would like to ask you to look at motion in categories. Number one, I want you to take the spinning wing decoy and put it in a category by itself aside from all other motion devices. In the industry, we probably made a mistake when we called a spinning wing decoy a motion decoy. It does move, so it is motion, but what it really does for ducks is an optical effect, where the other motion decoys are just movement. We know that ducks can see the effect of a spinning wing decoy for miles on the correct day. We know that they can see motion, simple motion, just movement from a long way, but not miles by any stretch of the imagination. What the spinning wing decoy does for you, different than simple motion, is it attracts ducks from a long distance. So if you will think of it as a long distance attractor and think of the other motion as adding realism to your decoy spread, then it will make the use of those devices more effective for you. Many days ducks want to land right on top of a spinning wing decoy, so it becomes a finisher, but on many days they do not. So they do different things for you. They will both help you in different ways, and you need to think of it like, I need a spinning wing decoy to attract ducks from long distances. That flash that's given off is how ducks locate other ducks. They see that flash, they are attracted to it, they come from long distances. If you do not have it in your spread, you do not attract those ducks from long distances. Once they get there, you have to convince them that your spread is live decoys. That's what motion does for you. So they're doing two different things. On the days they don't want to land next to a spinning wing decoy, do not take it out of your spread. Just move it out of the way. If they don't want to come within 50 yards of it, move it 50 yards, 75 yards, whatever you got to do. If you do that, you're going to attract ducks from long distance. You get them close, you're going to take simple motion, make them think your decoy spread is live ducks. They're going to want to land and make you more successful.
Well, at the end of day one, it was hunters 12, that's 12 teal. Teal, well, I don't know how many got away, but we're going to be back tomorrow to try it again. It was a great day of hunting. I can't wait for day 2.
To keep up and follow the Mojo crew, like the Mojo TV Facebook page.
Open here. 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 Don't do that. Here.
Do what?
Bring them over and put them on the ground. Open here.
Be careful. Find out that they moved in, or tail will get eat up. You see the belly's full.
Folks, you know, at the beginning of this show, I said it was going to be a little bittersweet. I started in this industry really in its infancy back 20, 25 years ago. And there was a friend of mine, we called him Mississippi. He was on every hunt. Everywhere I'd go somewhere, he'd be there. Every time he went somewhere, I'd be there. We crossed paths many a time through the years. He was a great guy, great filmer, you know, great videographer. We just had a lot of fun together during the years, and we lost him last year. And so, Mississippi, this one's for you, buddy.
Oh, snakes and everything. You know, I was going to charge off down the hill and help y'all with them decoys to that cottonmouth. It's about that long. I said, well, people hang around a big buggy up here. Y'all get through with that.
I didn't see you and Tack volunteering to do anything.
We didn't get out. We didn't get out. You know?
Until we shot that snake.
I was better than Tack. He didn't even move. I did get halfway down the hill when I retreated.
But when we were talking about shooting the snake before shooting time, it was clear. I'll witness and we'll video to make for sure it was a snake, not a duck.
Well, if you didn't, he was going to crawl up in this grass where we were going to hunt. So what choice do we have?
We'd be a little skittish.
I would be. I'm going to stand up on the bank and shoot from here with my long-range choke.
That's right. That's right. You know, yesterday morning we got out there in that little pothole where they had been rafting up and a little tight spot. It was just you and I. So today we got a few more shooters with us and see if we can't work on them a little bit today.
We needed a few more shooters.
We needed a few more shooters yesterday.
Of course, we had our long-range choke in on. I'm not making excuses, but the fact is we had a long-range choke in. Them teal were about 9 yards, so it was kind of a tough shot,
tight,
you know. So.
Tight patterns, and they're sitting there getting the footage of them coming over the top of the cineweeds there. They were buzzing their hats, taking their heads off. So.
Yeah, it's warm, a little warmer this morning than it was yesterday, but it's cloudy and it's kind of rain around. But look, it's in Louisiana, it's September. If you're going to shoot the early teal season, this is kind of weather you're going to get. It's going to be mosquitoes,
right.
Snakes, usually real dry weather, hot.
Right.
And that's just part of it, but the teal are here, so if they don't care, then we don't care.
That's exactly right. Let's get in there and get set up.
If you'll clean the snakes out ahead of time, I'll come on down there.
On day 2, we grabbed a couple of more guys. You know, the first day we killed 12 teal, killed our limit, but we only had 2 of us, so we decided we added old Jared Moffitt. He's another guide out over there at Honey Break, and we got Tack Robinson, who is with Moose Media. So we got 4 guns out there today. And we're going to hunt an area that we've hunted before. It's a little by. Instead of being on the side looking toward the east, the rising sun, we're going to hunt the other side over there, get the sun to our back. I think it's going to be good, so y'all join us. It ought to be good on day 2.
right there. Get him. Go on.
I can't.
He come back around about the tree right now. Here he comes. Here he comes. Get him.
That'd be a good shot down there.
This segment has been brought to you by ShotCam.
I ain't got no excuse there.
CD, I don't think there's gonna be much left of him.
I don't think so either. But he's dead. That's the main point.
He's riding with us.
He's dead, that's right.
If you think the dog work was good day one, it's just as good or better day two. They got the dogs in there again. They really help out. It just saves the hunters so much time and effort. These dogs love it, and I love hunting with them.
Good boy. We had to make a little powerhouse for trees there. These birds ain't coming in doing like we like them, getting right, finishing. But we're knocking them down, but we're having to make some long with trees.
Oh, you did. Good shot. That's what I'm talking about.
I got to shoot him on the far bank.
You got the right choke.
I ain't got a deer bank choke.
That's right. Yeah, we got it.
And yesterday we were trying to shoot them just right there at that snag. Okay.
I'm telling you, our decoys were that close. Get him. Ah, dog, he got me, beat me to that one. Get him, Terry.
I missed him on the first shot and he was dead before I shot the second one, so I can't take any credit for
That wraps it up.
You know, these guys are pretty good shots. You know, here at Mojo, we try to end up a teal or two short every time. Not because there's not enough teal there, there's plenty of teal there, but we just like to play it on the safe side. We had another fantastic hunt today. We'd like to thank all the guys at Honey Break. You know, every time we go down there, it's just unbelievable. I've never seen the habitat like they have down there. They've got so much ground, they've got so much area, they can rest these ducks, keep them in there, they never run them off. It's always a great hunt.
Well, there's always another great hunt at Honey Break Lodge. If you'd like to get a hold of these guys, they have some premier hunting there. They have premier accommodations. We've been putting the information for you on the screen, but if you happen not to have it, just always go to mojooutdoors.com. Click on the TV link, click on the outfitter link, take you right to them. That's all the time we got for today. For all of us at Mojo, I'm Terry Denman. God bless you. We'll see you again next week.
All hunts seen on Mojo TV are fair chase.